on my clock in about 10 minutes. We've got here on set Antonia Ferrier, former press secretary to Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, John Kott, former senior advisor to Democratic Senator Joe Manchin, Adam Jentelson, who is deputy chief of staff to Democrat Harry Reid. We have Cory Booker getting ready to join us here live in just a moment. Then we have the House Speaker, and by the way, Kevin McCarthy as well. So buckle in. I need to get to you on some of this here because Senator McConnell made very clear that he is not happy with the process. Senator Schumer is not happy with him. They're supposed to meet. They're supposed to work this out. The House Speaker is withholding these articles for now. What happens from here?
I mean, politics, Hallie, isn't it shocking? We just heard Mazie Hirono say, wait, she was impartial until she said she was going to vote to convict. So I think we need to be...
She technically didn't say she was going to vote to convict. She said she wants to hear the president mount a defense, but feels like the facts are there.
I mean, if she does not vote to convict, then I'm a monkey's uncle. Let's just be clear. I think we all know she will vote to convict right now. And I think that's part of the problem here is that there's so much politics going on. Nancy Pelosi cannot demand anything from the Senate in terms of process. She can try, but this is a losing political hand for her. I mean, there is...
Doesn't Mitch McConnell not want a Senate trial? Wouldn't it work in his favor?
Sure, but he's not going to be dictated by her, and she doesn't get to make those decisions. Just like, it's kind of funny, House Republicans made a lot of process arguments against House Democrats, and they didn't seem to care one lick about what House Republicans claimed or said. And now, oh, they get to go in and say, oh, this is how the Senate process should be? That's fine, but guess what? They can only complain and whine so much.
Devil's advocate, is this the only leverage that Nancy Pelosi has here? And is she trying to use it to her advantage?
Yeah, Nancy Pelosi is using what leverage she has to try to force some fair treatment from a man who has gone out in public and said he will not be impartial. When the senators start the impeachment process...
Do we think Chuck Schumer is going to be impartial?
They take an oath to say they will do impartial justice. And Mitch McConnell has literally come out and said he doesn't plan to do that. The other thing I would say is, listening to Mitch McConnell speak on the floor, I think the last thing the world needs are lectures on fairness and procedure from the man who held up Merrick Garland. Mitch McConnell is playing an inside-outside game here where he tries to come to the floor and pretend he's doing a fair trial and holding up the institutional tradition of the Senate. Then he goes on Conservative Talk Radio and says he's going to do nothing of the kind. So I think that's a little rich coming from him.
Then you have the guy you used to work for up until real recently, who is a Democrat but very moderate and has oftentimes sided with the president and the Republicans.
Certainly has, and I think he's doing everything he can to not judge any of the facts or not look at any of the articles until they come over and figure out what the Senate is doing.
Put on your messaging and comms hat. Is this not a hot mess?
No, I think, look, both sides are doing what they have to do. Nancy Pelosi has some leverage. Mitch McConnell has a lot of leverage, and I think they're going to do whatever is best for their members, and you're going to see two heavyweights slug it out. Should be a fun Christmas and New Year's for all of us to watch.
I hope that you don't have plans, because I am told that we are joined now by somebody, Congresswoman Maxine Waters is joining us now at the camera, and I'd like to get